All right, return to sprinting week 5. Been dealing with some groin issues, some strains and pulls after some of my sprints, so just really wanted to make sure I warm them up with some of these crossover sprints. Then for this block, really wanted to focus on good, quick ground contact, so doing these band-assisted pogos here. And then these step-up position pogos. Really a big fan of these. Obviously, it looks very much so like sprinting in that extended leg position. From there, moving into my more advanced plyos, I like to call these impulse jumps. It's a shorter depth drop. Just really focus on being as quick as possible off the ground and jumping as high as we can. Really checking the RSI, the reactive strength index, trying to keep it as high as possible. Paired those with these hurdle jumps here again, as quick as possible off the ground, jumping as high as possible. Moving into the technique work, wanted to go through my dribble series again. Feeling pretty good with these again. Starting at the ankle, moving up to the shin here. Again, really focusing on the hip flexor, pulling the thigh up off the ground, the glute driving it back down. Then finishing up with the knee dribbles here. Okay, again, really stepping over the knee. Finish up, wanted to go some switch doubles with the band. I'm really a big fan of these. Really reinforces the step directly underneath the hip. It's a good mental cue for me. Just wanted to go some high knee runs to really prime the nervous system before heading out to go sprint. And then I became a really big fan of these today, the more speed bounds. I've done bounds in the past where we're focusing on more height and kind of power off the ground. For these ones, I just, again, wanted to be quick off the ground and really get out there. From there, getting into the flying sprints, really ramping up the intensity. Some of the times starting to drop, starting to get into the 102, 101, one flat area. So feeling good about that. In the weight room then, starting to get a little bit more unilateral, again, being fast on the way down and explosive on the way up. So these Bulgarians here, I do not recommend doing Bulgarians in this manner if you haven't done them in about a year and a half or so. I really learned that the hard way. So yeah, and from there, again, taking care of my hamstrings again, really become a big proponent of these. So I'm really trying to push my feet into that back plate, fall forward as fast as I can, and then catch myself and decel as slow as I can. Really, really liking these for my hamstrings. Hamstrings been feeling phenomenal lately. To finish up with some accessory work, some single leg deep squat calf raises or soleus calf raises. Again, to make sure all the structures below the knee are as strong as possible. And then finishing up here with some power block anterior tibialis raises, just finding new ways to stress the tissue. Was doing these on the wall for a long time. Now I just wanted to add some weight with the power block.